Welcome to the history of Britain and British towns. Today, we're in the historical town of Glastonbury, in the southwest of England. Every June, over 150,000 people come to a farm near this town to see the Glastonbury Music Festival, where many of the music legends of the 20th century have played. But there's more to Glastonbury than rock and roll. The town is also important in one of the most famous of British legends, the legend of King Arthur. Many people believe that King Arthur died and was buried here in Glastonbury. Nobody knows if King Arthur was a real person or not. His historical existence is still debated to this day. According to the legends, medieval histories and romances, he was a great king who lived in the 5th or 6th century and defended the kingdom against Saxon invaders. The history of King Arthur was first written down by a medieval writer, Geoffrey of Monmouth, in the 12th century. Now, experts think that Geoffrey invented most of the story. But everyone loves a good story, which is why this tale of bravery and romance is still so popular, even today. In the 800 years since Geoffrey wrote his book, there have been hundreds of books, poems, TV programmes, and films about Arthur. British actor Clive Owen played him in the film called King Arthur, and Keira Knightley played his wife Guinevere. In the many King Arthur tales, some mysterious places in Britain often appear. Let's take the mystical site of Stonehenge, for example. It's a circle of giant stones 50 kilometres from Glastonbury. In one story, Merlin brought these stones over from Ireland. Merlin was a powerful wizard, magician, and a friend of Arthur's parents, the King and Queen. They gave Merlin their baby son to look after when Britain was politically unstable and threatened by Saxon invasions. One tale tells us that Arthur grew up in a poor family. He didn't know that he was the son of the king until he pulled a magic sword out of a stone when he was 15 years old. In the legend, King Arthur protected Britain with the help of his Knights of the Round Table. The table was round because this meant that no knight was more important than any other. There's a replica of the table in the town of Winchester. This table was made in the 14th century and painted for King Henry VIII in the 16th century. King Arthur's home was a palace called Camelot. Some people believe that Camelot was here at Cadbury Castle near Glastonbury. In his final great battle, King Arthur was very badly injured. He was taken to the Isle of Avalon to die. People think that Glastonbury was the Isle of Avalon because a long time ago, this hill was an island surrounded by water. In 1190, some monks said they had found Arthur's body here and buried it in the grounds of the abbey, which you can still visit today. No one knows if any of these stories are true, but still today, people come to the southwest of England in search of the great King Arthur. And some people actually believe he will come back to life one day when Britain needs a great hero once again.